Boytoy, Boytoy. You're a shiny new accessory, midnight company. Gotta smell like a secret, only meant for me. And I keep you, I'm in the stain, but tucked up in my pocket. Ain't no strings attached, babe, don't you try to lock me. You're my favorite distraction, a sweet, sweet infection. And everybody's looking, but you're my personal attraction. And I know you like the way I call the shots. Paint the picture with the glitter and the glass. It's a game, but you're winning just by being my Boytoy, 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 Boytoy. You're my favorite little joy. Play the part, could break a heart. You're my sweet decoy. I'ma dress you up in moonlight, keep you coming back for more. You're not beautiful, my beautiful Boytoy. Yeah, my beautiful Boytoy. We can skip the conversation, it's a sweet sensation. No complicated promises or future reservations. You're a masterpiece I crafted from a want and a whim. I can turn the lights down low and let the spotlight in. And you will like the way it feels to be the center of my world. Even if it's just until the petals start to swirl. And maybe so you make it burn like garbling that crowding. Loves you was a rose you winning, I get shotting. And I know you like the way I call the shots. Paint the picture with the glitter in the glass. It's the game, but you're winning just by being my Boytoy, 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 Boytoy. You're my favorite little joy. Play the part, break a heart. You're my sweet decoy. I'ma dress you up in moonlight, like you're coming back for more. You're my beautiful Boytoy. Do you wish it was forever? Could you handle all the weather? Or is this just so much better? A temporary treasure, cause I'm a universe, you're a constellation. A temporary fixation, a beautiful creation. Just for Boytoy, Boytoy, Boytoy. You're my favorite little joy. Play the part, break a heart. You're my sweet decoy. I'ma dress you up in moonlight, keep you coming back for more.
Found you at the party, plastic smiling, vacant eyes. A perfect little artifact under the neon lights. I put you in my pocket, took your batteries out. Now you're moving, so my choice is no shadow of a doubt. I like you better silent, a handsome little lie. A still life in my bedroom beneath a glassy sky. Your friends all think you're busy, I just think you're mine. A passive little masterpiece on my designated line. And I don't wanna hurt you, that's not the point of this. I just wanna hold the echo of your artificial bliss. So I pen and needles, pretty boy, voodoo doll. I got the string, I make the noise, voodoo doll. You can't feel a thing at all, voodoo doll. I built a tiny perfect wall and you're the centerpiece in my hall, my little voodoo doll. I dress you up in scenarios, acts of make-believe, a quiet dinner, a argument, a victory, a grief. I bend you while your arms around me in the static of the night. And you're so good at playing gentle, you're so good at being light. I read my secrets to your stitch, and you'll never tell a soul. The most loyal little fiction I have ever hoped to hold. And if you ever got a feeling, if you ever spark to life, I'd find my little silver scissors and I'd fix you with a slice. And I don't wanna break you, there's not the thrill I get. I just like to see you perfect in the loneliness I set. So I pin and needles, pretty boy, voodoo doll. I got the string, I make the noise, voodoo doll. You can't feel a thing at all, voodoo doll. I built a tiny perfect wall, and you're the centerpiece in my home. My little voodoo doll. Daydreaming polyester and button eyes and thread. When I turn the lights off, are you alive inside my head? Could you ever love your maker? Could you ever crave the pin? Or is our arrangement so much sweeter, the quiet that we're in? Shh. Just be still. Pin and needles, pretty boy, voodoo doll. I got the string, I make the noise, voodoo doll. You can't feel a thing at all, voodoo doll. I built this tiny perfect wall, and you're the only one I call my little voodoo doll. You're my favorite object, my quiet perfect project. If you ever try to speak, I'll just rewind the week. Click.
Yeah. Ay, ay. Don't act surprised. Come on. Saw you looking from the other side of the room, with your little drink, your little crew, your little assume attitude that you could ever handle this champagne flood. I'm a different kind of trouble, boy, you knew it in your blood. You came over, words all tangled in a cheap sweet line. I said save it for the notes, that baby we can skip the time. Told you meet me at the car if you really wanna talk, but the conversation's only starting, we turn the key and watch. My silhouette in the street light glow, yeah. Where this goes, you already know, yeah. Ain't no map for feeling this, so yeah. Just one rule before the story's told. You gotta let me put my boots on your dashboard if you wanna take this heartless little joy right far. Yes, I felt the leather leave a little mark on the plastic, a temporary tattoo, something a little drastic. You want a memory? I'll give you a masterpiece, a chaotic. Let me put my boots on your dashboard, proof there's something real, got this close to your heart list. Ooh, you're driving all careful, nervous about the dips. I'm adjusting the radio, letting my hair down, licking my lips. You talk about your future, I'm living in the flick of the neon signs. I'm the moment you'll text back in 2 years when you're out of line. This ain't love, it's a living GIF, a perfect little risk. You're my favorite kind of photo, overexposed and over quick. So crank the music up, let's drown out all the sensible thoughts. You want it glamour with the consequence, baby, here's the cost. My silhouette in the street light glow, yeah. Where this goes, you already know, yeah. Ain't no map for a feeling this old, yeah. Just one rule before the story's told. You gotta let me put my boots on your dashboard if you wanna take this heartless little joy right far. You scuff up the leather, leave a little mark on the plastic, a temporary tattoo, something a little drastic. You want a memory? I'll give you a masterpiece of chaotic. Let me put my boots on your dashboard, proof there's something real, got this close to your heart list. And when you're washing it away tomorrow, with the suds in the water, you see the faintest little shadow where my heel left disorder. A tiny ghost of a reckless night you couldn't quite control. A perfect smudge on your pristine, solitary soul. Hey, wait, always with the detail, boy. Next time, main lyrics with the spikes. Beep beep. November again. The streetlights look the same. You collect people like souvenirs, pinned up on a corkboard wall. I was your favorite little conquest. From the half-lit city hall, you showed me off like a merit badge. We'll see what I can do, and I'll let myself be laminated. A perfect static view, we'd drive your car to the reservoir. You'd call the stars by name, and I believe you invented them just to fuel my fragile flame. You had a speech about my spirit, wild and hard to hold, a story you were writing just to watch the binding fold. But I was just an irascible you, a sketch on your whiteboard mind,
in the morning, gone by the evening, nothing left behind. A temporary exhibit in your hollow, quiet room. And when the feeling faded, you just reached for the perfume, spray away the echo of an erasable you. I met the girl who came before me in a coffee shop by chance. She had my eyes, she had my nervous laugh, the same defensive stance. She said, I'll call you inspiration till you're bleeding from the pen. Then he'll transpose your heartache to a song for other men. I didn't want to hear it, but the truth began to seep like frost across a window, promises you couldn't keep. I saw the notes you took on me tucked in your textbook page, good metaphor for loneliness and useful for this stage. Cause I was just an erasable you, a sketch on your whiteboard mind, drawn in the morning, gone by the evening, nothing left behind. A temporary exhibit in your hollow, quiet room. And when the feeling faded, you just reached for the perfume, spray away the echo of an erasable you. And the worst part isn't even that you erased me, it's that you kept the board so clean for the next one, so you could start the drawing all over again and pretend it was brand new. God. And I was just an erasable you, a sketch on your whiteboard mind, drawn in the morning, gone by the evening, nothing left behind. A temporary exhibit, I was your hollow, quiet room. And when my love felt like a riot, you just reached for the perfume to spray away the echo, to burn the evidence through of your erasable you. And my ghost smells like your cologne in every room I try to own. Just another sketch fading out. The year we were 18, you had a locker next to mine, the smell of rain and cheap perfume. And we'd walk home in the pink sunshine, past the Methodist church and the old tombstones. You read my secrets like a magazine, under the bleachers, screen. We swore we'd never be like the rest, just two ghosts in a sundress, putting love to the test. But I caught you looking at him that way in the gymnasium on homecoming day, and a tiny thread in our tapestry started to fray. And I should have said something, but I just made a joke. Watched our inside language go up in smoke, and the throne we built from notebook pages and thorns started to tremble with the coming of a storm. Oh, we were kings and queens of a nothing town with a paper crown. We were gonna burn it down, but you let it drown in the gold of his varsity jacket, the whispered sound of my name on your lips, put your feet on new ground. Yeah, we were kings and queens with a paper crown, and you let the rain come down. Then it was coffee cups and cryptic texts and all the subtle sharp subtext. You talk about his laugh, I talk about fate, a minefield on a dinner plate. And at the bonfire out in Miller's Creek, you found my hand, your cheek on my cheek. You said, aren't we a pair? The smoke in your hair, silence screaming in the air. But he called your name from across the fire, and your hand slipped away, disappearing act of my one desire. And I should have screamed something, but I just took a drink. Watched the future we painted turn gray in sync, and the throne we built from secrets and sounds crumpled to ashes on the cold hard ground. Oh, we were kings and queens of a nothing town with a paper crown. We were gonna burn it down, but you let it drown in the gold of his varsity jacket. The whispered sound of my name on your lips, but your feet on new ground. Yeah, we were kings and queens with a paper crown, and you let the rain come down. And do you remember in your driveway in the July haze, you said, what if this is it, what if this is our brave? And I was too scared to map the uncharted country in your gaze. So I let you fold yourself into a boy's easy sunlit praise, and I buried a kingdom in the polite forgiving phrase, I'm just happy for you these days. Oh, we were kings and queens of a nothing town with a fragile goddamn paper crown. And I was ready to burn it all down, but you let it drown in the gold of a trophy that's tarnished now. The empty sound of my heart like a drum with the fury and the frown. Yeah, we were kings and queens, and I'm still picking up the pieces in this ghost town of our paper crown. You let the rain come pouring down. And sometimes when I drive back in December, I still feel the embers of a kingdom made of notebook paper, thorns, and a crown that the winds and dozers carries all. My paper crown.
There's a crowd in everything. That's how the darkness gets in. You were a seeking, a captain, a lock in a cold blue rocket, parked in the lot of the fight and dime. Summer of '99. You had a Redwood Heart, barbed so big it's so dark. Couldn't find a starless spot, just a silhouette in the pines. We jacked to the cliffs, you talk about God and the myth of California slipping into the sea. With your head right over my knee. Oh, my love with the Redwood Heart. You were a national park. I got lost in from the start, under a sky of dying stars, leaning on your passenger door. I loved you more, I loved you more. Yeah, I love you more, and you can let it know with your redwood heart. So slow, so slow. Found your own simple light, and it's colder than the winter fire. The spells of the smoke and the cedar tracks leading me right back to the suburbs you had preached, about the beaches just out of reach. You were a tangled holy thing, bittersweet as a honeybee's sting. And I was just a temporary queen of your wild and evergreen dream. Oh, Bob at the Redwood Heart. You were a national park. I got lost and shown the stop under sky of dying stars, leaning on your passenger door. Loved you all, I loved you all. Yeah, I loved you all than you could ever know. Was your Redwood Heart so, so? They say fire is what makes the seas grow in a forest like yours. So I lit a match to my own soul, just to see if you go. But you are already bright and ruddy inside, quietly to blame. and I was just a mob in the hands of the good old glory days. My love is the Redwood Heart. You were next to the park, and I got lost right from the start. A manic sky of gay stars, sweetly nature passenger door. I've loved you more, I've loved you more, yeah, I've loved you more than you could ever know. We do really hard. Now the middles are all I remain. My Redwood Heart, just a coast in a national park.
Summer slipped out back again, left nothing but this scent. You taste like the last day of August, and bad decisions, a sticky sweet contradiction, half magic, half ammunition. We bloomed in the shade of your roommate's unpaid rent, a secret garden with a keep out sign. I happily bent, you cooked for me. Onions and excuses cut so fine, said we were cosmic, just two lost satellites at a line. And I believe it in the haze, in your low-lit sacred space. Become a disciple to the stubble on your face. But morning came with the seats and a different kind of grace, and you'd already packed the tenderness back into its case. And I know the deal. You're a seasonal feel, a temporary high. I'm not supposed to kneel, but your hands feel like scripture. I'm too weak to not read again. And we're smoking saffron, baby, nothing meant to last. A flavor so intense, it's burning out too fast. You color everything I see, gold and bitter blue, and I can't tell if I'm the chef or just the meal for you. Yeah, we're smoking saffron, fading before the dish is through. You talk in circles about your purpose, about the art you'll make someday. And I'm your favorite audience, so will and soft delay. You collect my reactions like a curator of size. File them away behind the distance in your eyes. I'm a mood you put on like the jazz you only play when you need to feel profound at the end of a long gray day. It lets you romanticize the ache, let you call it fate, while you carefully calibrate the love you allocate. And I know the rules. I'm the fool at school, disappointed in a loop between my heart's a slow learner, addicted to these feels. I was smoking saffron, baby, nothing meant to last. A flavor so intense, it's burning out too fast. You color everything I see in gold and bitter blue, and I can't tell if I'm the chef or just the meal for you. Yeah, we're smoking saffron, fading before the dish is through. Is my love just ambiance to you? Just a scented candle burning in a room of your skin much? Am I the poetry you skim, the beautiful forgettable background hymn? Tell me I'm more than your temporary tone, but don't, 'cause I believe the lie, make it my home. Smoking saffron, all that's left is the stain on my fingers, and the hunger before it tastes that never lingers.
Summer letters in a shoebox in your attic. Meant to you knew before a life of fucking tragic. She thinks it's cute, this artifact of who I was before. A pressed flower girl who loved you, born to the core. You a flame of memory like the director with the lens. Make me the punchline to the joke of how your coolness begins. A summer night I called you crying, it's an opera face you outgrew. My sake of pain, your antidote to make your friends think you're profound and true. And I let it slide, I played it nice, but I'm rewriting every line tonight. Cause you don't get to own the narrative of my life. So here's my pitch that just coming straight from 2019. On that third version of the tears you said I wasted on your time. You wanna tell a story, tell it right. I wasn't sweet, I was simply lying. And every word you saw, I'll take you back to your life. Yeah, this is my vintage band, just finally feeling fine. They say my poetry was turgid and kinda sad. Well, your new song's just a rip-off of the feelings that you had when you were mine, you hypocrite. You hungry little ghost, subjurated a museum of the heart you wanted most. You took my vulnerability and sold it as your brand. A deep sensitive guy, oh the audience is dim, but the exhibit's closing. And the curators have thought this is a special broadcast from the girl you thought you got. And I let it slide, I bit my tongue, but the silence that I kept is young and dumb and coming out with a battering rim. So here's my vintage that just from straight from 2019. On that third version of the tears you said I wasted on your time. You wanna tell the story, tell you right. I wasn't sweet, I wasn't completely right. And every word you saw, I'll take it back tonight. Yeah, this is no vintage that just finally feeling fine. And maybe I was heartsick, and maybe I was artless, but you were the one who took the fucking picture. You were the one who put it in the frame. And now you're selling prey to my old pain. Tell the truth, for once, teach the shades, yeah. So here's my vintage legends, coming straight from 2019. All I said, I torture, to dish it off, tears you want, tell the story, I'll die. I wasn't dead, I was away behind, and every word the soul is lying. Yeah, this is my vintage vengeance. Feel so young, fine. Yeah, play that at your party. See if she still laughs. I'm done being a ghost in your past.